all white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. All back here, all back here, get back. So no, so long as she get really good. So now I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it down, we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And that is over the back line of the zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
45, White. Hutton.
On play action. Love to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Ready. 60 red. Hey, red.
Try to run for it with Jacobs. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Zach Cunningham on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Watch out now. 60 Fury. Blue. Green. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
1st down, Green Bay.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32.
Love. On the RPO, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
11 yards. It's second down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Down. Block 40. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
12 yards on the play.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Ready.
Here's Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Red. Yellow. Red. Cycle.
They'll try and throw for it here. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have a Packers first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
And the Packers first down.
Come on, 38.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Smash. Smash. Check, huh?
Play fake. Here's Love. Complete once again to Watson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, they just continue to march the ball down the field here through the air, Charles. He is now 6 of 6 throwing the football.
And it would help the defense if he was just throwing it to one guy, because you could, marshal some forces over there. But the way he's spreading it around, he's hitting them at all angles right now, making it very, very difficult.
10 cycle. Here we go. 45. White. Set.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Bloom check. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down.
Ready. Cut, cut. Cut, cut.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
33. Yellow. Green jack. Ready.
Now Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs.
Romeo Doubs. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Lions nothing. Brandon McManus kicking off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting any.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, Goff. This is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Following the interception, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Okay, Frank.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22. Hey, red. Stay.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Got it?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on, set. Check, smash, black, 95. Claude red. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Love. You swing that out wide to Jacobs. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
33, yellow. Ready.
Going back to Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
Hey, no steal. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
52 blue. Ready?
Love from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Blue, cut.
Love now. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the gun, here's Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Shell.
Goff now looks to throw. That one let go deep for Laporta. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go, set.
And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. Love looking to throw it. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. 6, watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Love. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Okay, right.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40, set.
Back to throw. Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is gone. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 41 yards. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Hey, red, yellow, 43, blue, black. Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Packers.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Green Bay.
Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Dodges him at the 50. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Love. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Love. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
32.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but yeah, give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
Here we go. Black 40. Flag, red. Ready?
Love from the gun. That's to Kraft, the tight end. It'll be a pickup at 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
52 blue.
Love. That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And a Packer first down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Set, cut.
Off the play fake, Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 11.
10 black.
Now Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
From 13 yards out. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions get a bit closer.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the... And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a one-score game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95.
To throw now. Here's Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Ready. 50, green. Strike it. Strike it.
Working out of the gun. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Packers.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Throwing. Love. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. It's yellow, blue.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10. In search of redemption from the pick six. Goff. And a short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here now, third down.
Cut. 120. 2 for 1. Louis.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Play action. It's Goff. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing again is Goff. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Ready. 45, white. Black chuck.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Red, 38. Ready.
Now Love. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Here we go, set. Check, blue, 32. Ready.
Love looking to throw. And this one too low.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that, but maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Set, ready. 52, blue.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Packers first down.
Needle blue. Ready?
Love. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Ready.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Set.
They'll try the bootleg. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
We go.
Gone. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Again, Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well,
Yeah. Hey, give me a team. Give me the